Hi guys, I'm going to explain about lazy loading in Angular basically. So lazy loading is basically used to loads the different feature modules whenever we need them basically. So at initial level, if we are not implementing the lazy loading, in that case we load all the modules whenever our application loads. To avoid this, we have different feature modules, and these feature modules are basically used lazy loaded with the help of load children. So I'm going to explain how it works. So let's start that. So I have created a simple application using the Angular CLI. So that is app module.ts, that of app routing module.ts. So these files we have. So now we will create two we are going to use two feature module for that. One is order module and second is billing module. So definitely we will create billing component, billing routing module and billing module, as well as order component, order routing module and order module basically. So let's create these files basically. So first of all, I'm creating billing billing module with routing. Fine. So whenever it will created, so we will get the corresponding folder of billing, and we will get the two files here. That is billing routing module and second is billing module. Similarly, we will create modules for order orders. So uh, yeah, we get the orders routing module and orders module, right? So another thing is that we are going to create two components. One is for billing, one is name is billing component, and second one is orders component. So let's create ng component billing. So it has created these four files related to the component. So we have billing component.ts as well as billing component.html, these two important files. So we have to just define this billing component inside our billing routing module, sorry, billing module, and we will define here. Okay, so it has been already defined. And okay, fine. So similarly we will create orders component. Okay, so we got orders component, so we have necessary files for order component, and we have also orders component defined in the declaration section of orders module. So next step is to open app routing module.ts. So we have to define the route here with the help of load children. So let's just for the short period, I have just already written this thing. So just copy it. Yeah. So we have just minimize these things. Okay. So we have orders. Sorry. Oh, if we have orders route, then we have to use, then only we have to load the orders module. So in that case we are using browser's built-in import. So that is basically in that we are passing order module file name and then the module name. Similarly for billing we are passing a billing module file name as and billing module name basically. So here we are getting an error right now, that is for dynamic import. So what we are going to do, we are opening the tsconfig.json file, and inside the module portion we will write es next. So yes next is the the latest version of ES basically. So after that we can check that this issue must be resolved. Yeah, so that's gone basically. So we have done this part also, and in the app component file we have written our router link. So here I have written billing. So whenever user click on billing button, it move to the billing component. Whenever user click on orders component, it go on order component. Otherwise it go to home component. And one more thing I have to do at the billing component, billing in the billing routing module, we have to define the route corresponding to that billing. So we have to use path and component. We have for billing routing module we have billing component, and similarly for the in case of orders we are going to add orders here, component orders component. Fine, so the reference is already added here. So we get all this also, and just save all the files, and just check our app routing module.ts. Yeah, that's fine. Check our app module.ts. So in our app module.ts we don't have orders module as well as billing module. So these feature module we are not defining here inside our app module t.ts file basically. So we are just defining the necessary module that is important for the loading of that application here. So these two modules will runs whenever we need them. So whenever we click our buttons we will get that. So we'll just run the application. Yeah, so it is compiling. Chunk asset optimization. So this is the last step, and we can see the result in the browser. So let's open the browser and run the application here. So whenever we click on billing, billing work. Whenever we click on order, order work. Whenever we click on home, home work. So let's see the corresponding console here. So let's just load the application and clear the console here. So initially we don't have any file related to the billing and orders. So whenever we click on billing, so we get the JS, that is billing routing module, and whenever we click on orders we get the we get the order routing module. So these are basically lazy loaded module. So by this way we can achieve lazy loading in Angular basically. Thank you very much. Thanks all.